Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of ITEAP. Is this even a podcast? Last episode was on thoughts and feelings and how over-identifying to these thoughts and feelings can often, in my case, lead to a lot of suffering as we try and we start to believe those stories, those so realistic ideas that are created by thoughts we say are ours, and we only justify the fact that we believe in those ideas because the thoughts the thoughts that appear in our minds seems very ours. It's not English what I just said. Try to say it in a clean way, but no. Basically, we always believe these stories because we think we are the creator of our thoughts, and rightfully so. There are thoughts that are created by our mind. Like I can see 2 plus 2 right now, but why did I think of 2 plus 2? No idea. That's the part where I say, your mind. And I discussed the fact that it led to suffering in my case, and same goes for the feelings. I admit there's some feelings that are meant to be, uh, even though it's scary. I s- I've seen, I felt more at peace when I wasn't identifying to my feelings and I just saw them as they were, just let them go. And I ain't no monk, I ain't no Shaolin, I ain't no guru. I'm a human after all, and Jesus, I make a lot of mistakes, and I am not perfect at all, and I will never be perfect. So, even the things I say in my podcast, I sometimes still do. We're not superheroes at the end of the day, but most of what I say in my podcast, it's all by experience. Therefore, there's a part of me that actually use everything I say in my videos in real life. And while posting that video, a friend of mine, rightfully so, um, told me that I think changing the thumbnail to as much my thoughts as the screen you're looking at, something would make more sense, maybe. True, Arthur. True. I changed the thumbnail. But second comment that I really liked and it really resonated with me, well, the end parts. Sending love your way. Don't forget the playful child quality we all have. Keep it light-hearted. When I saw that message, suddenly the don't forget the playful childlike quality we all have, it made me think, wow, when I made that episode, I knew the quality was really shit. From my camera, which changed, and from the microphone, which is normally better. And it kind of triggered me. I remember I did the podcast and I published it, and I was satisfied with what I did, but same time I was hung up on the quality of it. I was hung up on the fact that, oh, people won't like it, or people will judge me. People won't really appreciate this type of expression, this type of art, this type of creativity, because I didn't put the quality in it. And when I saw that comment, I was like, oh yeah, childlike quality. Oh yeah, just creating for creating, just creating because you have this impulse, creating because because we all have that childlike quality in us that just likes to have fun. And for me, having fun is just I saw that comment, I was like, I'm gonna do an episode on creativity. and I downloaded an application for the camera. Um, I did some settings, all this just to press record and to speak. I, I I didn't want myself to linger in that space, in that void of should I make it or should I not? Or and that's what I want to talk about today. But why I wanted to do this episode, because I feel like I block myself a lot. I I think that others are blocking me to do art, but actually it's just me. Not in the fact that I'm like, oh, my mom is telling me not to fucking press publish, because no, she's not. But I'm saying that my environment and I'm saying that things around me or external things are making me not creative or me not creating art or anything, which is false, truly false, because I have that impulse. I just linger in it. I stay in that void of what if. I stay in that void of will people judge me? Will it be even good? Do I have the resources to do it? That's a big one. First and foremost, like, because sometimes I just say random expressions that I remember and don't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. First and foremost. First and foremost, what's creativity for me? I think before I talked about this in first podcast, not second podcast. For me, creativity was linked to success, to financial success. It was clearly this thing you could obtain. Creativity for me was just creativity when I was like 13 years old, 14 years old. Because before, creativity for me didn't really have a name. It was just having fun. When I was small, I loved, loved Legos. God, created so many buildings. I loved creating towns and supermarkets, restaurants, bars. I really liked creating um, real life structures. I loved it, and that for me, when I was small, that's for me when I really think about my childhood, I instantly put creating in top three because I was just creating. And I remember when I started my YouTube channel, even though the quality of it is, I think it's better than the last podcast, but it's still shit. It's really shit. Um, ouch. Uh, and but my God, I enjoyed it so much, so much. I would just copy exactly what YouTubers would do, and I would love it. I would absolutely love it. But it was all coming from a place of ego, I think, even though I didn't know what it was. What? Do you mean you can be conscious, dude? What the fuck? Plagiarizing a bit, but when I was 13 years old, I don't think I knew all these, what I know now. And I said it's coming from a place of ego because I was doing it in order to seem cool, man. Have you checked my new fucking video? I still do that now. If ever you know me personally, it's not with the intention of getting views and subscribers. It's all because, and this is the truth, uh, they don't know that I posted a video, and they always are annoyed when they don't know that I posted a video. You'll recognize yourself. So I tell them, all because I I don't know, it comes from really a place of love. It's, hey, I've shared this, you can go and check it out. It's like putting your art in the, it's like tagging in on a wall, you know? It's, hey, look, I've done an art. You don't really tag and then come to somebody and said, hey man, look at the art. Imagine if it's a policeman. But that's how I see it now. It's like, for me, this YouTube channel is like a big wall, and I'm putting things, and I'm just enjoying myself. These ITEAPs are, I don't know, I'm just speaking to a microphone, and I'm finally doing something I wanted to do for years, doing a sort of a podcast, expressing myself. Not entirely, I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely 100% honest, like I was speaking to a friend, but it'll take some time. So my creativity for me now is that creativity for me, no, sorry, I'll speak about what I said before. Creativity for me when I was small didn't have a name. It was just having fun with what you had. It was mixing things, could be tangible, not tangible, you know, imagination, or it was just, it all came from imagination. It all came from boredom. It all came from a place of, shit, I don't know what to do. All right, well, I'm not going to distract myself. I'm just going to do nothing. That's why loads of Buddhist monks and Buddhist writings often say that the child is so important, that the quality of mind that a child has, it doesn't really, I don't know if it, I don't want to create a generality, but I don't think it knows that it's thinking. And I say the child is like 5 years old, 7 years old. Um, doesn't know it's thinking, and it's just having fun, and doesn't know that false thing we call judgment. Judgment in the sense, personal image, judging other people, like the faces, what they did, what they're doing. Oh man, that's a shit drawing, all that judging. Oh my God, did this guy do this? There, you know, the child doesn't know that, and he just creates for himself. And I'm really going to emphasize for this self, because afterwards, when I was an adolescent, it's a bit cringy. I am still a bit of an adolescent, but I don't know. I don't really care what I am, but I don't know. In this age we call adolescent, 14, 15 years old, I made YouTube videos, and it was entirely. Well, the first video coming back, I think, was the Brawl Star video on what were the best brawlers for duel, and I remember that video was incredible for me. I love doing that video because it was my first video in 2 years, proper video in 4 years, and well, I did this horrible thing where I deleted all my videos from YouTube because I didn't know you could archive them, and I had at least 40 just memories, enormous memories, but it's okay, it's okay. So I was a regular YouTuber, I think, from the age of 11 to 14. Tried to do like a video per month, and it was really cringe and funny, and but I don't care. And so at that time, I was just doing it for fun. And I wouldn't say the recent videos, but the ones after that Brawl Star do also the second video of my YouTube channel. Most of them were just coming from a place of creating for others. It was more of creating for myself, but I think it was like 30% creating for myself, 70% creating for others. And the fact that just wanted to, I was scared about the future. And I've already talked about this, scared about the future, and therefore I was trying to build an audience, trying to build a business, even though it's really stupid because I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge myself. And there, I did what I did. But now I truly understand that creating for yourself, and that came through me drawing things. Wow, I'm really proud of my drawings. Still, let me show you. You know what? Let me show you. Wow, that's a drawing of love. The top left on love. That's a tag I could do. Oh, and that's other things. Um, well, I've still got the. I didn't even see that. So yeah, um, I started to draw again, and I loved it. And I started to play music. I don't know. I've missed lately just creating for myself, and I often think that it's pretty. If I if I had to talk to my past self, I would say, well, kind of stupid because if you really wanted to just create and share and share and share, do it for yourself and not for others. And I don't see this as a truth, complete truth. My opinion can change, of course, but as I see it, this my art is I enjoy it so much when I just do it for me, when I forget about doom 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 judgment of others. 'Cause my second heart was the fear of creating. Why? Why are you afraid of creating, Alfred? Because for me, creating is showing your art. There's a place I think there's still a place in me where I still struggle just creating art for myself on my own and not being able to show it. You know, me putting my drawings in my room. It's a form of showing. It's a form of, hey, look what I done. I don't know. It feels very natural to show your art. It depends on the intention behind it. I think putting my drawings up on the wall was clearly just to show myself how I'm proud of it. It's a mark of my of I don't know. I'm just proud of these drawings. I'm happy. So that was a big block when I didn't want to create because I feared the judgment of others. And really creating, for me, creating, it's drawing, it's making videos. Jeez, that's a big one. Like fictional videos. God, I've got loads and loads of ideas that I never. I think it's my description, my YouTube description. I changed it today. It was most of my ideas. No, only 2% of my ideas become videos. I don't know. I don't know. I said something about how I only use 2% of my ideas or something. I don't know what I said. It was something funny. It was meant to be funny, but I don't think it can be seen as funny. It was. I get an idea and there's a 2% chance it becomes a video. So I like that because it's very true. I get an idea and a video idea and it's 2% chance it becomes a reality. It's really a bummer because every time it's just blocking it's my abilities and judgment of others that's making me not take action. So, fear of showing to who? That means that I see others. That's true. I see others creatively. Like, all right, that's true. That whole, I'm opening up. I think generally I've created this idea that I'm less creative and less, I've got less abilities, less art abilities, less, I don't know how to draw. Yeah. I think it's because, all right, I'm in a cinema school and sometimes I do feel like, oh shit, I don't really give a fuck if my video's good quality and some don't, I remember I saw this guy doing we call it étalonnage. Means you've got like a raw picture adding color so it's pretty. I never do that except my thumbnails because I know how to do it now, but it's not even it's like assisted mode. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just like it's saying nette or balance des blancs, and I'm just saying yeah, go on do that on my face. So it is complicated sometimes because I see certainly people in the image section of my school, so the people that are really working with the cameras and Jesus Christ, when they all know so much and such a basic error, such a basic plafond vert, I call it, where you think you you stop thinking, you stop believing you can change because other people seem so much more better than you. Just create and some oh God. Right. I'm really reminiscing about the ideas I had for YouTube video, but it's okay. We're in the now. So there's a fear of showing too because I think people, my friends are very talented. So sometimes I'm scared. That's why maybe I do this type of content that's very raw with no editing and can't really. Of course, you can judge it. You can't fucking judge my videos. I'll come to your house and fucking knock you out. No, of course, you can judge my videos, but I mean, there's less room to judge in these type of videos than like real story. It's really just scared of other people's judgment of myself. When truly, that's a big idea. I know now. Maybe I think judgment for me has always come from within. I know that if I think people are judging me, it's because I don't. I'm judging myself. If I go out in the road with no, that's like a big flashy vest with fur on and all that. I think it's okay to wear it, and if I don't judge myself, I couldn't care less when I go out. But instantly, when I judge myself, I think everybody's judging me. So I think with creativity and art, I'm judging myself first. Yeah, Jesus, I'm really my own critic, but like a harsh, very harsh critic in the sense where I'm not even creating because I feel like the product in my head is not even good. How irrational is that? Man, your imagination is so shit, dude. Do other things. And thinking about imagination, I said in the start of this video how creative I was when I was very young. I think it came from a place of boredom. And that really correlates with this idea of emptiness. And I know through experience, through meditation, that that's basic knowledge. You always hear the when you're trying to find that artist name, and you try to find it, you think, and you can't, and you seem like going far away from actually finding the artist, and you don't find it at all, and you often find it when you're doing nothing. Often find it when you're in the shower because your brain isn't thinking. Your brain is. And so I think I've experienced in really moments of emptiness of when I say emptiness is really an absence of thinking, not in the sense where I'm not accepting the thoughts, sense where there is nothing, there's absolutely nothing. No thoughts, no feelings, there's just nothing. That's the place where I get my creativity from. I know that sometimes when I'm in the metro coming back from school, no headphone, nothing. Often try to concentrate on the breath, then just doing absolutely nothing. Sometimes I get some ideas. In the shower, that's a big one. I think for a lot of people, get ideas in the shower because I think because the brain is so used to showering, I think I always do the same movement in the shower. Something I picked up on like 3 days ago. I was like, oh my God, I do the exact same. Can't mimic it without the shower, but I go up, down, I do the exact pattern, the exact one. When you break that pattern, the brain is like, "Ooh, whoa, 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 it's not comfortable. Yo, 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 the water isn't warm enough." It's really funny, really, really funny. So creativity can come from boredom and emptiness. And I think I've lacked it over the years. And I do understand now why I'm getting it more. That's why I'm doing more ITAPs. Even though, let's be honest, um, there's less creative effort. It's a form of just like childlike energy, um, as Tristan said in his comment. Childlike quality we all have. Keep it light-hearted. Yeah, I take myself so seriously doing these videos. Take myself so seriously just creating. Why does it have to be serious? Why does it have to be professional? Why does it have to be perfect? Fuck, that's a basic lesson. Just accept to do mistakes. 'Cause there is no perfect. You will never find that perfect thing except when you accept. I think that hopefully you've understood me. When you accept your art, when you accept your creation, that's when you actually find beauty. Leads to my final thing, the beauty of creating from a place of childlike energy. Just man, let's build an airplane with paper. Yes, yeah, it's not, yo, oh man, I'm sorry. Can't do this at my age. What the fuck, man? What the hell? Tell me, nah, man. And that I think that for me, that's been a big block, a big, big, big creative block over the years. yo, this isn't my age anymore. That's why when I was a child, it was so much easier. Cause like, yo, all the other children are doing this. I didn't think that, but I think science, socially, like, yo, we all have these Legos. What the fuck? Fuck my ego. Let's play Legos, man. Thank you, Arthur, for that joke. Um, but yeah, now it's just so serious, just so. Oh, am I doing this good video for my friends so they can see it? Well, man, let's let's take this. All right, so I've got a microphone. I've got a flipping object that's being able to see reality. That's pretty awesome when you think about it. I've got a computer. It's connecting all of this in an application. If you if you told me that when I started YouTube, I was like, what? What do you mean? You don't need to you don't need to record your audio separately than your camera? What the fuck? You can all do it with one tap. Wow. And it's so easy. So easy. OBS. I mean, we're just taking random shit. Great example of that is today I was this thing called the CISB. It's sort of a building with laws of association, and we're doing this ad in my school to promote this association, which is like a cinema thing, a public cinema school. And there's loads of artists, and there's an artist who builds characters and faces with just random junk. Oh my god! When I came in the room and I thought like for me that was a face. When I looked at it, wow, there was loads of things. There was a card, there was a puppet, there was some baubles, there was paper, and it all made a face. It was incredible. And for me, that truly the art is like taking an idea, taking maybe an idea of a friend, taking inspiration and making it a final project. I think you can go spiritually really far with this idea of taking things and all that. I think I haven't came across this idea. But yeah, man, just let's play Legos. Let's play Legos and put our egos to one side. Thanks for listening. It's been a pleasure, like always. Hope you found something. Send in love. And until next time, just be. Just be. You'll be good.